My name's McClelland. I farm just outside Bonnbridge, between Bonnbridge and Newry, County Down. This plot of land here that we're on is over next to Moore, Kate's Bridge direction. So this is the out farm that we rear the young stock on. We have, at home we have 90 to 100 dairy cows, milking twice a day, averaging 9,500 to 10,000 litres. We're 50 followers, 25 calves and 25 in-calf heifers. They're kept here through the summer and hopefully grazed as much as possible, but we've now moved on to feeding as well as grazing. I've had an interest this few years just in the way wormers are working and not working. I've used quite a few in the past and didn't seem to get that many results or good results from them, so I thought it would be a good enough idea to go into this and just see what options we have. Starting the project here, we have built a crush area at the out farm here, and we bought a weighing crush, a mobile weighing crush that we can take from here back to home in the winter time and keep an eye on the heifers. So we weigh, at the minute we're weighing every 2 weeks and taking dung samples at the same time if possible, and getting the dung samples backpacked and getting worm counts from them to see how they're doing and how they're responding to any treatments that we do give. We've treated them twice this year so far, and we'll see how we get on. We'll maybe treat them again now. There's a slight bit of coughing, and the one thing that the Anthelmintics does not cover is the fact that there's a bit of lungworm about, so you have to be careful of it, and it doesn't tell you about the lungworms. Between the 2 years, the first year was really a steep learning curve. We didn't really know anything about what we were doing, and we've come to see that probably testing the animals as often as possible, every two to 3 weeks is a good thing, and weighing them every 2 to 3 weeks also is a very plus, because just keeps your eye on what the growth rates are. The growth rates are really the most important thing for the heifers. The challenges to overcome with the project are more to do with time constraints than anything. It's getting time to not only take the dung samples, process the dung samples. Some of the guys in the study have gone for just leaving them into Fian Valley, which I think is actually quite a good thing. It gets them out of your way. It's not so bad having to take the dung samples, but then maybe to stand an hour in the afternoon and process them can just be time consuming enough at times. And anything else funny, I've got really only pluses from it, because handling the cattle a bit more often is not really a bad thing, and cattle get more used to you and they're very content. Just if you're going to do it, the way is just to take as many samples as you possibly can and sample them maybe for the first while every 10 days, 2 weeks, because that really gets you on the ball of how they are. I thought the first year that it was definitely dung consistency was a big key driver in the level of worms in them. We found out very quickly that it had nothing to do with it. Last year we had calves that were very loose all spring and all summer and showed very little worms, and at the start of this summer we had calves dung and hard, and when we tested them for worms they were very high burden of worms, so there was no correlation really but as I say, it's more the getting as many samples as you can get done, getting them into the likes of Fian Valley, or if you can get the machine yourself, do it yourself. But I'd say getting the samples is the main driver.